Andrew, what are you reading?
New Adventures. Hi, I'm the Doctor who's no longer Missy, Andrew.
And I'm the before pick, and he's the after, Ieuan.
And welcome to today's review, where we will be reviewing, that was hard to say, the first episode of Series 11, The Woman Who Fell to Earth. Dun-dun. Hello guys, gals and non-binary pals, and welcome to the first episode in our new series of reviews where we will be reviewing Series
11.
Not Series
10.
but Series
11.
Yes, we know we haven't finished the Series 10 videos, but we actually have. They're just stuck in a hard drive I can't get access to at the moment, so they will be uploaded soon. One of them's fucking edited as well, and I didn't export it, so it really annoys me.
They're locked in a time and space vault. And we just gotta figure a certain...
Barusa tried to take the videos out of time and put them into the Death Zone, but like Tom Baker, because he didn't want to be in the Five Doctors, they are stuck in the time vortex in a weird ice cream scoop looking thing.
Perfect. I get... Yeah.
Well, that's only of the special edition, the regional one, which is a weird triangle with the top cut off.
Yeah. But that almost sounded too much like our intro there, Andrew. You're giving away secrets.
So, Doctor Who this time has decided not to have a title sequence in the first episode. I think I have a theorem as to why, which we will get into at the end of the video. But so we start off seeing Ryan talking to a YouTube video about meeting the best woman in the world, which is clearly not going to be the Doctor, unless you're a gullible fool.
Yeah, if you believe that, you...
Did you believe that?
No.
Just checking, I thought you did.
Part of me was thinking it might have been Yaz, because he's got a crush on her, and that was going to be the big story arc of the series, is them getting together, what I think would be a bit cliche. But as soon as I met the Nan in the later scene, I was like, it's the Nan.
Grandma, we love you. Grandma, we do. Anyway.
I have to pay respects.
So, yes, we start off seeing, and then we see Ryan trying to learn how to ride a bike with his nan, and really understanding because he's got, is it dyspraxia?
Yes,
Yeah,
dyspraxia is the disability.
I didn't want to say the wrong one. So, we see him trying to learn how to ride a bike. We've got Graham, who is not so understanding of why he thinks so long, as we see later on.
Yeah.
We got his nan who's really supportive there for him. Graham wants him to call him Grandad as well.
Well, I think it's
Ryan
cute,
doesn't want that.
Considering Ryan's
but like,
age.
if he, yeah. Come on, guys. My stepmother doesn't expect me to call him Mum.
He's not a 10-year-old. I mean, if...
Very young.
Yeah.
Understandable. So we see him trying to ride the bike, he falls off a few times, gets annoyed, throws the bike off a cliff, and who hasn't wanted to do that? Yeah, so he throws the bike off, grandparents have to go to catch the last train, he climbs down to find it, some weird lights appear.
Can we just talk about how the bike ended up in a tree?
But why is that hard to believe? There's trees underneath, we threw it, got caught in a branch.
No, but it was the way he walked the hill looked like it was quite a steep drop. And you could hear, as the bike went down, what makes you think it hit several things on the way down. But it was a clear slope and then a little drop down, so you'd think as it fell, it would still be at ground level, not up in a tree.
Do you know what that is?
What?
Bad sound design.
More for comedy, less for logic. Okay then.
So yeah, and then weird lights appear in the sky, and he presses a button. They never really explained what they are. Like, I know they basically said that was him allowing them on to... Yeah.
Basically, the way I took it was to come on this planet sub-legally, it's still not legal by the Shadow Proclamation Code, I guess, going off past stuff. But I'm guessing they can use it as a sort of loophole to stop their race being in major trouble by going, the humans said we could come.
Yeah, and then the weird... It looks like a garlic bulb.
That's exactly what I thought. All the way through the episode till it hatched, I was there going, is it a plant monster?
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be something like a vervoid or something. Like, I know they're not bringing back all the monsters.
Oh, I'd love it.
Who would bring back a thing that looks a bit like a naughty part of a lady? Yeah, but to this point, I'd not felt like it was Doctor Who. To be fair, we hadn't got that far into it. Obviously, we don't know Ryan's character yet, so it could be any show. So, like, it's not going to feel like Doctor Who at this point. We got the monster, and it made me feel, because of how it, not the monster, the pod thing, because of how it looked, it made me feel Sarah Jane Adventures, because Sarah Jane Adventures obviously didn't have that big a budget. Like the lights in the sky gave me class because I had quite a bit of a budget.
Yeah, the golden shapes. It was very much there.
But then the pod looked cheap. But a lot of money has been spent in this episode.
I'm guessing mostly on the cinematography, what honestly was beautiful.
Yeah, so they've bought all new cameras. I can't remember what cameras they are because I am a bad film student. But yeah, so but the new cameras are beautiful. There's a lot of deep focuses, a lot of focus changes. It's really beautiful. There wasn't that many shots that I didn't like. I'm trying to think if there was one I didn't like. Pod arrives. He calls the police. Long story short, someone who used to go to school with turns up and sees it, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And it's really cold to the touch. Then
it's quite a cool effect. It looked as if a hand touching something cold would.
Pardon me. We see Graham and the Nan on the train, and obviously those of you who've seen the leaked clip, which was the clip that was shown on Graham Norton, because it was the leaked clip. Yeah, so if you've seen that, then you obviously knew this is where we first meet the Doctor at some point. So the train gets bombarded by this weird electronic creature that he looked like at the beginning, because we didn't see what it looked like.
Yeah, looked like some kind of
and then
wire monster.
Eventually we see it, everyone's left the train except for the Nan, Graham and this random guy. And this a creature starts moving. And I thought it was like a weird ball of electric eels or something like that, like outer space electric eels.
No, yeah.
Because there's lots of electric coming out and they look like snakes. So
yeah. Tentacle porn.
Yeah. So it's attacking them, and then all of a sudden, boom, Doctor falls in. She manages to stop them, not before being implanted by something which we don't know what it is at first.
Yeah, we just see
the squids are just attacking that random guy. And then
I do like how she stopped him though. Fell through, grabbed the wire, sacked the bugger.
Yeah. So then we got Naz and Ryan turn up. Sorry, I was burping. So then we got Naz and Ryan show up, and they we see this is where we have the clip of who are you? Which confused me when I first watched it when it was leaked, because I was like, oh, I thought my inside source told me this was happening when we were on the train, which obviously it had, but they moved on to a different carriage, so that's why I hadn't seen what I was expecting to see, which was Graham. The Doctor convinces them not to report it to the station yet.
Yeah.
Take their time.
Let us find out what's going
on first, yeah. And then they end up going to see the seed pod thing, but it's gone. This is really starting to feel like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
That scene that was shown on Graham Norton when it was leaked, I had no doubts Jodie was going to be a good Doctor, but as soon as I had that, I was hooked from the minute I saw that.
Really?
Yeah, I love that scene. And now I've seen a lot of people say moaning because she can't act in that scene. I think she acted really well. She's acting like a person who's forgotten everything and is trying to hold on to reality. She's basically like a child again at this point because she's only just been reborn.
Regeneration sickness. It's not an uncommon thing. It's been in a lot of
So they go to see the pod thing, but it's gone. They go back to the Nan's house.
Yes.
And
but first, you got all the information gathering, haven't you? What I found was quite interesting because...
What information gathering?
Well, you had... What's his name? Checking his bus driver friends.
Oh no, that was before they went back to the house. That was after they went back to the house. They went back to the house and she was like, right. Because they park outside.
They went back.
No, they park outside and then they get out. And then he's like, I don't know, it could be the other way around. But we obviously get the...
watch it again?
Yeah, we do need to. I'm going to be rewatching it while having a bath. Words.
Tongue.
We've got Graham checking the friends. The Nan's going to check her nurse WhatsApp group. Keep note that she said she's a nurse. And then you got... what's her name? I just said it, Tamsin? No?
Yaz.
Yaz, her real name is Tamsin. She goes to the police station to find out if anything weird's happened. We then also see that someone strapped in the pod thing into the car. How we picked it up, we don't know. Hush! They're good friends, no one really knows anything. Then the Doctor wakes up from his sleep. We do see some regeneration energy. Call back to the 10th Doctor, we do see a bit coming out of him.
Coming out, but I thought it was quite cool.
Yeah, and then she wakes up at some point. And then she finds out what the light is, and we realise that they're DNA bombs, which I thought was quite cool.
I liked it.
Add some urgency. Now, I thought there was going to be a countdown with Chibnall. This is the first episode of Doctor Who that Chibnall has written where there is no countdown. So, congratulations, Chibnall. Yeah, so we've got the net bombs, and she manages to reboot Ryan's phone into a tracker to find them. Then, obviously, they find the robot man. And then, he runs away, we find the pod. And then we see that, we work out come from the pod. We have the little crystals which end up being in
the screwdriver.
We learn more about the creature, slightly, and then we find out that this guy who's dead's sister were missing because of these creatures.
Or at least that's what's assumed by this guy, yes.
Yeah.
And they also take teeth. What
is weird.
Gruesome for Doctor Who.
I kind of wish we saw him pulling the teeth chop out. The Doctor needs a screwdriver, so she decides to make one. And I love that it's made out of spoons.
Yeah.
They call back to Capaldi with the fighting, Seven Doctors to play the spoons. This definitely proves that the character options one looks more like the actual one. Even the little housing. The only thing that the 721, which if you live in the UK, it'll cost you about 60 quid to get. Because of the postage.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Because I looked into it. Because I wanted to review it to go with our review of this one. Link. I don't think we can do links on faces anymore. But I'll put a link at the end of this video for this one. But yeah, the texture on this one is correct. The size of this one is correct. The only superior part of the 721 is that it rotates and this bit turns. I don't think this bit turns on the actual one, and we haven't noticed this rotating. So then they managed to track down the squiggly thing because one of the bus drivers phones Graham.
Yeah, what was a nice little call?
I think that was quite nice because he had a phone call and then they didn't. They could. I at first didn't like it, but it makes sense for timing wise. They jump from him getting the phone call, we see another scene, and then they're there with the squid thing.
Yeah.
Because that saves a lot of time of him being told and then getting there. Because if they did that and then it didn't hadn't gone by the time they got there, that's a waste of time. So that was a good jump. And then they managed to destroy him. Well, not destroy it yet. They find out that it
what it
does.
Thanks to the new stuff.
Yeah. Then the creature arrives. We find out he has teeth in him. We know his name's Tom 4 or whatever.
Can we just talk about how much he looked like a very poor excuse for Dr. Freeze, Professor Freeze? Freeze from Batman.
I wouldn't know. The suit itself with the helmet, not too keen on. Looks slightly cheap.
I didn't mind it.
But in the outside on locations, and when they were on top, looked brilliant in the dark. When he got out of the machine and they did the close-up, you could tell it wasn't what it was meant to be made of. So I don't like the body armour and the helmet, but when it comes to the face, I think they did a really good job.
Looks very Doctor Who,
really good.
Yeah. I like that you could only make out some of the teeth and the rest were all facing different ways, and it looked as if she just pushed them in.
And we don't know that they're all human to start with. He runs away, and they realise that they're going after the guy. They eventually find out that he works on this building site and he was up in the crane. I knew the crane because there was stuff going to happen on cranes. I forgot about it, and I loved it. What's more action-packed than having to have people jumping off the crane? So the creature climbs up to the crane thing where the guy is, the Doctor's climbing up another one, and they move the arms, but they stop just before they're close enough so the guy has to jump. He goes to jump, creature cuts him.
Yeah.
You knew that was going to happen.
Oh yeah, there's no way he was going to make it across. Or he was going to make it across, the creature was going to jump behind him and just grab him straight away.
Or if if there was another 20 minutes left to the episode.
Yeah.
And we hadn't got to this point. And then obviously we have the bit where the Doctor now knows they're the Doctor.
Yeah.
As hearing her say, I'm the Doctor. Oh!
As they're going, she the Doctor. She Doc.
And
she him.
So then we got that, and then obviously the guy ended up pushing him off, which pisses off the Doctor, which I quite like.
Yeah, you had no right to do that.
Yeah, even though she basically killed him by setting off bombs in him.
Well, he was returning to his home planet to heal up.
And then obviously we got the Nan dying. She decided not to follow the Doctor's instructions, to go back there and try to help.
Yeah.
I think this is a good way to have made her go.
Yes.
I think it would have been nice if she carried on with them, and then maybe her and Graham were recurring characters as opposed to Graham being a companion. But so we got that happening, and then it's sad. So then we got the funeral. We see him trying to. We see the end of his video where we find out it's for his nan.
Yeah.
We see him trying to ride the bike. We see the Doctor watching. And then they go to the funeral, and this is obviously going to be like a week later, and the Doctor's still in.
Or same clothes.
Which is why I like the Naz's joke about
you got to get out these clothes.
Yeah. Then they go to a charity shop, which is so Doctor.
It's so Doctor. It's so.
And this is a very mishmash costume.
Yeah, I can believe it's pulled from a charity shop.
Yeah, like the coat less so.
Yeah, the coat.
Although I do like. I can't remember what the outside colour, but the inside colour is meant to represent space. The dark blue and the light blue represented something else, but I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, and then obviously we see them building her like basically a teleport using the pod.
Yeah, and multiple. I love.
And I love how I was like when they were doing it. I was like they're either gonna do the shit option, which is why don't you guys come with me?
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be an accident. And in the case of a Doctor, it should always be an accident.
When I saw it, them disappear, I went, whoops, because that is such a Doctor thing of, uh-oh.
And I like how it was in space. Like, I sort of know sort of what happens in the next episode, so I know what to expect. But I love how they just dropped them in space.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to breathe.
She might.
That's a good cliffhanger.
Yeah, I gotta admit. I was there going, ooh.
Now the joke is she going to go blind? Because that's how Capaldi went blind.
Let's not talk about them episodes, shall we?
So, that's the end of the episode. We then get the theme tune.
Love it.
So, lots of people are going mad because they were revamping the theme tune. This has happened so many times. We've got the first Doctor theme tune.
I feel like people got scared because they don't use. Don't get me wrong, it happens every season. Well, every new
Doctor. So people.
But I feel like people got worried.
Everyone were finding an
change.
Well, no, people are being idiots and finding any reason to be annoyed by the new season. Because first Doctor had a theme tune, which the second Doctor had for a bit, then the second Doctor had his own theme tune, then the third Doctor had his theme tune, then the third Doctor had a second theme tune, which later became Tom Baker's first one. Then Tom Baker had a theme tune which carried over the fifth and the sixth Doctor, and the sixth Doctor had a slight change again.
Brief.
Then it went to the seventh Doctors. Then they planned a new seventh Doctor one, but the series got cut. Then we had the TV movie one. Then we got Frozen 5. Then we got Series 4. Then we've got Matt Smith's first series. And then the end, the last of
Season 4 had a different one? I thought Season 4 was the 2005 one.
No. Then you've got Matt Smith's first one, Matt Smith's second one, which is slightly different. Then you've got Capaldi. Capaldi, the only Doctor of the new series to have, besides Eccleston, to have one theme tune for his. So we knew there was going to be a new theme tune. People were looking for any excuse to complain about this series. So once they realised that people wouldn't listen to their like they were genuine concerns for there being a female Doctor.
I was one of them.
But there were people who, but you weren't spouting a load of misogynistic bullshit.
I was keeping it.
With the majority of people. You had, like, genuine concerns. Such as, will it kill the, like, will it work? Will the show
die? Will it work? Is she just
and were you willing to give it a chance?
I was.
There we go.
Straight away, when I noticed it, I was like, 3 episodes. I give any show 3 episodes. If it doesn't impress me, then I stop watching. But you know what? Took 1 episode for me to accept it.
And obviously there are genuine reasons like that, but then you get the people who find any reason to moan. And then, oh, God forbid, there's a black composer.
He's black, is he?
Yeah, the amount of stuff that was going on Twitter about shit because he's black.
This is why I'm not on Twitter.
And then...
Twits use Twitter.
And then you got... so they were finding excuses for anything. Oh, and there's no story arc.
Isn't there?
No. There's no story. But what's the wrong with having individual episodes?
Don't mind it.
Like, story arcs don't always work.
Don't get me wrong.
Jesus Christ, in Turn Left, the only real connection to the other episodes that, okay, you've got the stars going up. They had the word bee on a hole punch. Because the bees were disappearing. Not the, Bad Wolf, it worked. Torchwood didn't really have that much of a link, if you think of it. They mentioned Torchwood in a few episodes.
Every now and then.
Yeah. But it was a sort but the individual episodes. But when they if you have any story arc, it should be one long thing Miracle Day, which works in some people's eyes, didn't in other people's eyes.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, and then you've got so they revamped the theme, which I don't know why people thought they were going to change it too much. They're not going to change the theme tune. They've revamped it.
I got to admit, I know they said they were revamping it, and I knew deep down in my heart they weren't going to change it drastically. But due to all the trailers having that song in it, I can't think of the name of it, but...
'Cause I'm glorious, glorious.
That song.
Just to start again.
I got terrified that they were trying to push this song on us, as a new theme song, because as in class they had a actual song for the opening theme.
It goes on and on and on and
I got
on
it,
and on and on.
I bloody love class's theme.
You wanna end in the morning.
But that was me getting scared for stupid reasons.
I feel like they know that would cause too much outrage, and that's not just fan outrage.
No, that's just
But
anybody who's ever watched
then
Doctor
we
Who.
obviously had the article like 2 weeks ago where they said theme tune's not going to be in the first episode. Oh,
Yeah.
But what they meant was the title sequence isn't going to be in the first
Yes, they
episode.
didn't mean the actual.
Where I have a real idea of why this is, as I said, we'll go into in a minute. But the theme tune, we also had an article then that said, from an interviewer, where the composer said, I've used clips of the original recording by Delia Derbyshire from the Von Grainer score. They're never going to get rid of the Von Grainer score. They're going to update it, like Murray Gold added that whole extra section to it.
Yeah.
But they're always going to constantly keep referred to the best one, because it's one of the best theme tunes on TV, one of the most recognisable. It'd be like, for them changing the theme, it would be the same as them changing the name of the show. But yeah, so I love the theme tune. I need to rewatch the credits, because I was talking to my friend Tony, and he was saying, to him, we saw like a cloud vortex in the background, and to him he said it looked a bit like classic Who, like sort of from the first Doctor, but much
Yes, in the background, like purple moon.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention because I was listening to it while messaging. I'm like, oh my god, that looked great.
Yeah.
So I need to rewatch it to look at that. Right, title sequence. We didn't see the TARDIS console in this episode.
No.
I knew we wouldn't see the TARDIS console or the exterior. I know we've had public photos of the exterior.
Yeah.
But what it could be is we may have the interior in the TARDIS in the title sequence. We may not. But we need to talk about music in a second as well.
You're gonna have the interior?
We could do, because that could be a reason why they didn't want. I don't want them to, but it could be a reason. Like it could start like on the inside of the console and then go outside or something. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully we get a title sequence next week. Maybe the reason they didn't put it in this week was just because they wanted it to feel like an outside perspective, whereas next week we'll be going in with the Doctor from the beginning.
Yeah.
So this episode was sort of like Ryan's story until the Doctor arrived.
Yeah.
So moving on to the music, where the composer has obviously done the theme tune. I really don't know his name yet, and I apologise. The music was so good because you didn't notice it. There's two ways of doing scoring for a TV show.
I know.
Making it over, at times when you needed to.
Yeah.
So there's two ways of doing it. Doing it so it's so unnoticeable, apart from the times where maybe nothing's going on, apart from just looking over a cityscape, so you want something.
Yeah.
But when we were in the train car, they had this music, and when the Doctor fell through the roof, and you had the beginning of a theme tune.
Yeah.
Like the dum dum dum. Oh my Christ.
I like that.
Oh my Christ. Mummy, do it again!
Dun, dun, dun.
Missy throwback there for you all. At the end of the credits, we also get to see all the star names that are starring, which I think was a nice way to make sure they could have the theme playing a bit longer.
I did,
but it did got a bit
so is it done?
And now obviously, we can obviously, the woman who's playing Rosa Parks is there. Like, I've known it for a while, I told you, the woman from Sherlock. So yeah, it's nice that that's finally out there. And then we get the mini trailer of what's happening next week, and then after that's finished, we get another trailer for next week, and then after that's finished, we get to see the whole trailer again, which was great. But yeah, so, Ieuan, for the first time of Series 11, out of 5, what do you give this episode?
Ooh. Gotta give it. See, I loved it. Loved Jodie. Loved it all. But there was just some. I need more. Just more to see. And I know Jodie will bring it, but I've got to give this one just still lacking on the alien and certain bits. It's got to be a 4.5.
Yeah, I'm 4.5 as well. It's a great opener.
Yes.
I think to long-time fans it's not the best opener, but if you're looking at it from an outside perspective,
if you've just walked into this bare bones knowledge of Doctor Who,
I think it does that better than the pilot did.
Yes.
And that's what the pilot was also designed to. But for me, there were certain things that could have been better, such as the seed pod thing. But I know there's quite a few people in the art department, they are working as a group, so collectively as opposed to like an individual design. This is what I've been told anyway. But yeah, it is a beautiful episode. There wasn't much I would have changed. And I feel like the new length works.
How long was it?
So this one might have been 60 minutes, but the majority of them are going to be 50 minutes. Like all of them are 50 minutes.
Okay.
So they're no longer 45.
I like the extra.
Or they all. Because they were more around 40 minutes. And then you got the interval between the next programme. But yeah, so like, it's technically extra 10 minutes, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, I felt like it. You know, when I was sat there, I felt like I was watching a movie, and that is never a bad thing.
So thanks for watching, guys. We are going to try and get 2 videos out a week. We're challenging ourselves because we did so shit when series 10 was on.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're going to be filming hopefully every Sunday after the episode's aired to review, get it out Sunday evening, Monday, and then we'll have a video either Wednesday or Thursday then every week, which will probably be just the one of us reviewing a book or merchandise or an audio drama or something along those lines. So yeah, thanks for watching today, guys, and we'll see you again soon.
You can just end on a screwdriver pose.
Yeah, I'm being like one of those young YouTubers.
No, Andrew.
I'm being a young YouTuber.
No,
Do you know what's going to happen then?
What?
I'm going to post-production zoom in to me to make like a...
No, Andrew. No. We're not dropping to that level.
We already have. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click below to subscribe and click the bell for the notifications.
And please also give our Facebook page a nice old like. Oh my god, that should be a just clip. Dun dun, the Nazi.